Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing really well. I just thought I'm going to do a little clip as I haven't done one for a long time as per usual, and I thought, what can I do? The feeling of the wish fulfilled, of course. It's got to be that, hasn't it? And I was thinking the most effective way to stay in the feeling that you already have everything that you want, and that is how it comes to you, is to be thinking thank you in your head or speaking it out loud. And that's it really. So probably a lot of people out there think, well, I do say thank you quite often, and I do count my blessings and all that. But how often do you do it? Because in the Bible, St. Paul says that we're to pray without ceasing. And by prayer, that is giving thanks. It's the same thing. So you could start off the day just thinking of what you should be thankful for and thanking God or whatever you want to call God, the universe, whatever, and just be saying thank you for this, thank you for that. And then be thinking throughout the day, thank you for giving me success in this area. Thank you for making me a successful blah, blah, blah. And then you just believe that you really are that. And you say, I remember when I was just a pathetic, no, I remember when I was just working in a job that made me sick and I hated it. And now I am happy doing your dream work, and then start to feel like, you've already got it and you feel great. And then when you snap back into reality, you'll be, oh no, this is awful. It's not the future yet. But it's okay because it is as well. You just can't see it yet. So to create what you want, you have to believe you've already got it. It's the only way. And so, yeah, that's the key. You've got to genuinely believe you already have it in the invisible. Not, I'm going through the motions and maybe one day I will see this. Yeah, it's true, you don't see it now, but you have to believe you already have it. You genuinely, definitely, no doubt in your mind have it right now. And you will see it. You will see it physically in the world at some unknown point in the future. And we just don't know when that's going to be. So just say thank you. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Thank you for helping me to fulfill my potential. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I have everything that I want. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ad nauseum, just keep saying thank you. Say it out loud, say it in your head, say it before you go to bed. And thank God, thank your consciousness for everything that you want in your life, knowing that you have it, because everything is possible to the person who believes, and God lives within you. And so you already have everything you want. It's just the way it works in this world, that you have to believe first before the physical manifestation of it into what we know as reality. So I hope that was helpful. I did that in under 5 minutes this time. Yay! And so you can turn off now if you want to. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It's been quite sad recently for a lot of people, with the Queen dying. She has always been there for most of us, and just felt, for me, it just felt like losing, kind of on the level of losing a grandma. Not as much, because with your grandma, you see them regularly and they're part of your family, but she was kind of the nation's grandma, and it's still weird thinking about her in the past tense. But I was so happy to queue and to be in Westminster Hall for a short time and by the coffin, and there was really this strong feeling of her in the room, this presence there. And I'm so glad I did it. It was really good queuing, actually. The time went so quickly, so it was no hardship. And now it's like things are back to normal, but it doesn't feel back to normal for me anyway. Back to work and just get on with everything. And sometimes you need to slow down and really reflect on what's going on in your life. So I hope everybody out there is doing that every now and then, even though you get caught up in the rat race or life as we know it, paying bills and all that. So make time for yourself, people, to think about things in a deep way, and think about what your goals are and what you want in your life, because life is short. And if we don't do that, we can just be going on and on, as you know, year after year. Then suddenly we're old. Suddenly we've got grey hair, and I like that, so I don't mind. But it's a good reminder that grey hair is a good reminder that you are a certain age, and well, some people go prematurely grey, so maybe that's not a good example, but most of us go grey in the middle years. And I like to show my grey hair to remind me that I am not a young puppy anymore. Although I'm happy with, I will always be youthful. I will always be young in my heart, and I'm happy with how I look. So I'm not slagging myself off. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Okay, yeah, grey hair is a good reminder that time is passing. So I want to remember that, because we don't have an infinite amount of time on this earth. We are eternal beings, and we go on forever, I believe. But who knows in what form, really? No one can say for certain, 100%. But as human beings, we've got a certain amount of time, and we don't know when our last day is. It could be any time. So we shouldn't assume we're all going to live to be 80 plus. And we got to try and do what we really want to do right now. And that doesn't mean give up your job and have no money and all that, but just start making steps towards it. Anything that makes you feel you're making a little bit of progress towards what you really want to do. And put messages up to remind yourself to live in the feeling that you already are the person you want to be. And anything that will remind you to do that. So I hope that's been helpful. And if you liked this clip, please like. Always appreciate any likes and any positive comments, of course. And if you're interested in reading any of my books on spiritual subjects, just look up Assume the Best by Louise Cowley and Master the Mind by Louise Cowley. Those are the two main ones, but I've also got some other ones there. Imagining Creates Reality and Awake Your Dream in particular. Okay, I'm really going now. So have a brilliant week, everybody, and all the best. Mwah.